Hiya! So for the 19th prompt for Inktober, it's loop, and I was like, does that mean animation loop? So that's what I'm gonna try. I'm working on like a little sketch here, and I'm going to, use little paths, and after I've done it, I'll just do a real simple animation and try to loop it back of her holding some kind of magic. And I'm trying to figure out what is an easy way, because I'm not really trained in animation, so the easy way to have a character who's hopefully in skin tight clothes so they don't move around too much. And I gave her short hair so it won't be like wah la la back here. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. I'll finish up the sketch and I'll come back to the paths, see what I can do. Okay, so it's nighttime here now because I had a crazy day. But I have the sketch done. My dog was barking and he's probably barking because all of a sudden I made a bunch of noise and it's the middle of the night. Sketch is done and I put my paths down. So this will be like the first layer. So this is the frame one, and I'm gonna start duplicating these paths. It shouldn't take too long. And I gave her some like sleevey things to move around in the wind, and I've given her this short haircut, but it's got lots of little flyaways or whatever. So I've learned from the past, the first thing I want to do is create a line layer and check and make sure all these lines more or less connect, the ones that aren't going to be moving. So like, her chest area, I don't think her skirt will move. Maybe it'll move a little bit. I don't know. I don't really know how to animate a moving skirt, so we'll probably just leave it and just go through one at a time. So like first I'll move her hair around since I can manipulate these paths. I'll go through the frames and then do her sleeves. And then the last thing I'll do is I'll go through the frames and add some kind of glowy magic thing in the middle that alternates a little bit. So that's the plan. I'm going to check out this line and then I'll start tweaking the paths. Okay, I went through and I double checked and everything is all closed up. So we won't have any problems of having to go back and retouch lines afterwards, which is great. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to leave this line as our base one, but I'm going to colorize it. So, I have to click the box and make it lighter. Yes, I'll colorize it so we'll always see the first one. We'll make it like a really vibrant green. That'll work. So then we can see when we duplicate this path, we call it line 2. And the first thing we're going to do is the hair, like I said. So we'll have this hair go out. All these hairs to go in this direction to start with. I'm gonna have this one actually go out a bit. We're gonna move it a little bit. See, so that's like keyframe 1 or whatever. By the way, I'm not an animator. I've just done like little thingies. This one will go up, this one will go over like this, and this one will go out. Move this down a bit. This one will go out. Start to move. This one will go out. This one will go out, and we'll break this one off. The first kind of deviation there, and then this one will go down. Okay, and I'm not worried about that. We can connect it up there, I guess. And then this one, we want to make sure all these hairs move a little bit. We can move that up. This one will go back a bit. These ones in the front, maybe this one will come out a bit, and this one will go back a little bit, like it's whipping back and forth. We don't want these ones in the front to be too limited. Okay, and if you're worried, you can always look up like a reference, an animation reference. I can help you out a little bit. I'll move this in a tiny bit, and then this one I guess will go down, maybe not quite that much, and then this one will go back a bit like that. Okay, so we have line 1, line 2. Let's cut the original keyframe. Line 1, line 2, line 1, line 2. Okay, so then I'm going to duplicate it again. I just deleted it by accident. That's okay, we got Command Z. Let's save it before I do that again. Duplicate path, and we're going to call this line 3. Okay, so now I'm going to make another line 2. We'll just color this one blue, I guess. And so we can double check where it started, where it is now, and we're going to make this one where it's going to be. And I guess I don't want this one to be blue, actually. Change my mind. Let's make it red for now. Can you see it? Let's make it red because my path colors are blue. Okay, so we have green and this one and then this one. But I'm actually going to take the keyframe off for now. Actually, no, I'm going to leave it on so I remember where we're going with this one. So like this was frame 1, this is frame 2, so now we know that we're going to go out a little bit more. And then after this, I'll get rid of that bottom frame. So this one started here and it went down. So we'll keep going down. I might move that a bit. This one move in a bit like that. As long as it moves a little bit, I think it's okay. Again, I want to emphasize I'm not an animator. So this one started here. We're going to move it down a little bit. I'm going to start to curl it back a bit like that. This one that started up here, so we're going to move this down, curl it back, and I'm going to give that a little bit of a bend. This one, move it back, and you get the idea. So I'll do this one, and then I'll probably do 2 more off camera, and then I will show you where we are at after that. I bet there's animation classes out there that are like, don't ever do this technique. This is the worst idea. By the way, do you know how you can tell it's night? Because my birds aren't chirping, they're sleeping. All right, so that looks like we've covered everything. Okay, so this should be, her hair looks a little crazy. Let's clean it up a bit, poor dear. Oh, that'll work, I think. Okay, not perfect, but a little bit better. Let's take a look at it now. She still looks a little crazy, but it's, you know, swaying in the wind. Those are things I'll have to deal with later. Okay, I can always tweak them a bit if I want. Let's take a look. We'll make one more line 4, and we'll color this. I guess these are going to be like weird rainbow colors, but we'll go ahead and color it a different color for now. And let's give this a little test. So we have line 1, 2, 3, 4. Click all those off. Let's go to, I'm going to window. I have to remember what it's called. Timeline. That's right. Create frame animation. We'll just do these at like, you know, to show it off, 0.2. So I'm going to plus, put it on that layer, plus, put it on that layer, plus, put it on that layer. She has the real crazy hair. And we can see it, even though it's weird colors, it's just jumping to that first frame. Something we could do, I think, is duplicate this and put it between these two. And you can see it would kind of move back and forth, and it gives it a little bit more of a loop. So that's where we're at now. I'm going to go through and do the sleeves real quick. They'll be really super quickies. And then I'll do something for the energy ball. And I will meet you back when we have our first kind of general loop, and we'll see about coloring it. Hiya. I thought I should go over this, what I'm going to do here, in case people are confused. So I'm just going to move her thingies around just a little tiny bit, just a little waver. But when I do this, because my old paths, you know, the hair changes, I can't duplicate the path. So what I'm going to do, so I have this here where I've messed with it. So every little thing that I am going to change, like these things, to make it match up, I'm going to go here and delete. So I have to keep track of what they are. Here and delete them. And then I'm going to paste the new things on. So for this one, we're going to get rid of this line, this line, this line, this line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Command C. And we need to delete this one too. We forgot this one. Command V. And now we have the switch from here. So we have a little bit of movement up here, and we're going to move it here, and then we'll move it on the 4th one. And that's it. So I'm going to do that, and I'll meet you in a minute. Okay, I wanted to show you the stage we're at here. I've gotten them. She looks so funny in this frame. I've gotten some base colors in, and we'll just take a look at it here before I bother with the other colors. I should make these visible before I group them. I'll go back to this group. Make these visible. So I'm going to group these to make it a little easier to do the quickie animation. Whoops, I forgot her eyebrow here. Group 3, and then group 4 here. Except I've done these in reverse. I just realized. For now, it's okay. So I gotta bring up my timeline again. We're gonna get rid of these outdated ones. They won't work anymore because I've worked on the thing. That's how it does now. So we're gonna do the same thing as last time. We'll have this be frame 1, and this be frame 2, this be frame 3, this be frame 4, and then we'll technically duplicate it and put frame 2 back in. So did I do this right? Nope. I somehow got 6 frames. I just need to get rid of this. Okay, I think this will work. Let's see. Yeah. So we have a little bit of a wavy motion, and it's on a loop, so it always restarts itself. So yeah, we're halfway there. So all I have to do now is figure out what she's gonna be looking at, and I probably will hand animate this little thing. It's just 4 frames, so a little glowy thing, and then I will just kind of make it waver a little bit. And we'll see from there where we'll go. So I'll show you once I've done the light wavy ball thing. Okay, it's morning now. So you can tell because you can hear my birds in the background. There was noisy little bubs But I toiled away into the night and I got this colored. What I did for the shading, just a little bit of back shading because this is kind of a light source thing. You know, I did the same kind of thing. So like skin 1, skin 2, skin 3. So it just moved with like the hair or whatever. I didn't really do much else. But I think what I did for the shading, I just put it on multiply and I took the base color and I just used that for the shading, but it's not really dark. So I'm going to do one thing quickly here where I basically just duplicate all the shade layers. Like, wait, that's group 1. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through. I'm hitting Command J. If I like it, I can merge these layers. For now, we'll just do this, and then you'll see here on this layer, whoop, I'll give it a little bit more darkness. And for the light, I just kind of put a big ball down, and then I used the smudge tool. I wasn't really sure what to do. I'm not the best animator. But yeah, so I have these already. Let's see how it goes. Also, I added this because I think it's, I don't know. I just do that. I do that. It's like a signature thing. I don't know. I need help. I need art help. Send Jezza or something. Anyways, let's see the final and see how it went. Woo! There we go. Something pretty simple. Takes a little while to animate anything, but this was pretty quick actually. I can't swear by it, but I think it probably took about 2 hours total. I didn't really keep track. Anyways, there we go. That's a loop of animation for the Inktober loop. And I should probably look up how to actually animate sometime. Anyways, I did have fun just kind of trying this out. I don't envy animators out there. I'm sure they use something better than just Photoshop, but I hope you're having a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next episode.